Hello students, I hope you all are fine and doing well, and I hope you have also gone through the study material that I have shared in the Telegram group today, and you have already learned about the meaning, the nature and the objectives of financial statements of a company. And I hope when you learned about the objectives, the uses are also almost clear to you. Okay, the uses of financial statements are also almost clear to you. So, however, if the question comes on what is the uses, what are the uses of financial statements, you have to be prepared to give a very nice answer. And simply writing the objectives won't do. And hence, today we will have a discussion on the topic uses of financial statements of a company. And for this, I'll be sharing a slide. So when we say, before starting the slide and its discussion, I'd like to tell you about some things, some aspects. Like when we talk about the uses of financial statements of a company, remember the uses is the financial statements are not only used by people outside the company, they're also used by people inside the company, that is the management or the employees. Okay, they are also equally, they need the financial information equally like the outsiders. And who are the outsiders? The outsiders are creditors. Okay, then the institutions that are offering, that are lending money to the companies, then the government agencies, then the regulatory agencies, and the trade associations, the researchers, and so on. Okay, so we will be discussing the uses of financial statements from the perspective of the people who are internal to the company, that is, who are within the company, and also from the perspective of the people who are outside the company. Okay, so before starting from the point of view of various users, we will discuss in general, we will discuss about the uses of financial statements of a company. In exam, you may get a question on what are the users of financial statements of a company, and you may also get a question on who are the users of financial statements of a company and what are their user needs. So for both you may write the same answer. Okay, for both, because users and the financial needs are equal to the users of financial statements of a company. Now let us proceed with the first slide. So in general, when we say the uses of financial statements, then these are the uses of financial statements. First one is that the statement give us an idea about the financial result of the business. Okay, result means profit or loss. By preparing a statement of profit and loss, we can ascertain the result, that is whether the company has earned profit during a period or loss during a period. And obviously this information is required by each and every stakeholder associated with that company. Everyone, management, investor, supplier, everyone wants to know the result. And then the financial statements are also used for ascertaining the financial position, that is the position of assets and liabilities. Then the third use, we can say that with the help of financial statements, a company can obtain loan, can obtain credit. So it's not necessary that the share capital will always be sufficient, and the company may be in need of funds for various purposes. And other than share capital, the company may approach the banks or the financial institutions for loans or for their credit requirements. And in such case, the institutions that are offering such loan will accept the proposal and will grant the loan only if they are satisfied about the financial status of the company, that is the financial results and financial position. They want to ensure the loan, the people who provide loan, they want to ensure whether company will be able to repay the installments, loan installments in time, and whether their capital amount will be safe or not. That means eventually everything they can repay in time or not. Okay, and then the fourth use you can say is that it helps the investors in decision making. Who are the investors? Investors means the people who will invest in the company by buying shares, or say by offering, by buying, by what to say, by purchasing the debentures and so on. So these investors, they will decide whether they want to stay in the company, whether they want, if suppose a person is a prospective investor, then the person will decide whether I want to buy the shares or debentures, I want to invest in debentures or not. Or if the person is an existing shareholder or debenture holder, then the person will decide whether I should continue or not, or whether I should sell off my possession, that means my shares or debentures. So that is done on the basis of financial statements. If the profits are regularly on a downward trend, or if the dividends or interests are not, if the dividend is not paid regularly, or if the interest amount, interest amount the company has to pay at any cost. However, if the trend of profit is low, then there is always a risk that the company may go into what? Liquidation. So people will not like to invest in a company which is having a lower image in respect of its financial results and financial position. Then helps in policy making. The financial statements are very useful in policy making. Policy making for whom? Who makes the policies? Internally, if you think, the management makes the policies for running the company, and government is also responsible for making industry specific policies. So these financial statements provide good deal of data, okay, and for a particular industry. And so this tantamount to the uses of financial statements. And finally, the financial statements are useful for stock traders. Stock traders means the people who are engaged in buying and selling of shares and securities. So the stock traders, they want to know about the position of the company so that they can quote the price of the shares. Okay. From the point of view of users, you see, this I have told you earlier that when we say users, we can give a general answer like the one we have discussed just now. That was sufficient if we simply discuss it from the general point of view. But if we discuss the uses from the point of view of users, then we have to understand users are internal users as well as external. It will not be secondary users, it will be external users. Okay, secondary or external users. Now, who are the internal users? The internal users are the owners. Firstly, the owners. And who are the owners? The owners is the shareholder. Don't confuse, dear students. In case of a company, owners and management is different. Okay, so the shareholders, they are the owners, and the shareholders are mainly interested in knowing about the profits so that they can get their regular dividend. Okay, they are also interested in the fund position. Fund position means there is a ratio of the share capital and debt securities. More debt securities will lead to what? May lead to problems. And at the same time, I'm telling you one thing here, that the shareholders do not want to dilute their control. So they also want to see whether fresh shares are being issued or not, which will be reflected in the balance sheet. And then financial position of the company. The shareholders, they also want to know whether the position of the company is robust, strong or not. Okay. So on that basis, they decide whether they continue in the company or not. And the management has already run the business, and on the basis of the planning of the management and workings of the management, we get the financial statements. But again, you see, on the basis of this financial statements, management decides, plans for future and takes decision for future, and also controls and monitors the business activities. Okay, management gets the data from the financial statements on the basis of which future course of action is decided. And the employees, they are also internal to the organization. And employees, they always, first the thing is that if they're in private job, they would like to think whether my job is stable or not. My job is stable if the company is earning good profits. So they refer to the financial statements to find out whether their job is stable or not. And at the same time, if they want to claim for hike in the wages, or if they want to claim bonus because of high profits, then the base on which they will make such claims are the financial statements of the company. And when we say external users, firstly, we may talk about creditors. The creditors are the suppliers who have who have provided material to us on credit. So they are mainly concerned about the short-term liquidity of the company. Short-term liquidity means capacity to repay short-term obligations in time. That means if I have purchased something, some raw materials from a supplier, whether I will be able to repay within 10 to 15 days or whatever time has been stipulated by the supplier. So short-term liquidity mainly depends upon the earning capacity, the profits. And so the short-term liquidity and earning capacity are the main concerns for the creditors. Then so far as bankers and lenders are concerned, they are concerned about two things, short-term as well as long-term solvency position. Short-term solvency position because it is only then that their installments will be honored in time. And long-term solvency position because in the long term, they want to know whether their principal amount of loan that they have given to the company, whether it is safe or not. Then we want to talk about a government. What is the requirement of government? So government wants to know about the various taxes. Okay, government wants to know about the various taxes it is going to levy on the company. For example, income tax. For example, apart from income tax, we have what type of taxes like GST, we have capital gains and so on. Okay, so also government needs to formulate various policies for different industries. For that also, government uses the financial statements of a company and formulates the policies. Then there are regulatory agencies. Some regulatory agencies like SEBI, like IRDA, like Reserve Bank of India. These regulatory agencies, they regulate their industries by formulating some rules and guidelines. So what is the basis for such formulation? The financial statements of the company. And these regulatory agencies, they have a database. And how do they create the database? With the help of the financial statements of the various companies working in that particular industry. So this database on industry performance is available basically through financial statements. Then we have the prospective and existing investors. They want to know how much earning I'm going to get, how much dividend I'm going to get, and what is the safety of my investment. For this, they are mainly concerned about the short-term financial position and the profits. And needless to say, the long-term financial position is also required because safety of principal amount is of prime importance to all. Then the consumers, not directly, but yet if they are active consumers, they want to know about the price that is being charged and whether the cost is actually the cost is according to the price. Okay, according to the cost, the price has been framed. For this, the consumers may like to have a look at the financial statements of the company and also to uphold the consumer awareness that I'm aware, I'm vigilant, I want to know about the companies from whom I am buying. So in such case, the financial statements are useful to the consumers. Then there are some researchers. Researchers may need financial data of companies for their research analysis. Here, I would like to cite my own example. I have done my PhD on the performance of public sector insurance companies and private sector general insurance companies. Okay, so both I have compared, and for comparing this, I have taken the financial data, the financial statements of these companies, few parameters I have selected from them, and on these parameters I have compared. So for me, the financial statements of these insurance companies were the secondary source of information. Then finally, the trade association. You might have heard, no, Auto Rickshaw Association, and then Bus Drivers Association. So many associations are there. So these trade associations, they work as a community and they fight for their rights or they place their demands. So for placing their demands, they need to frame the various demands, which are generally on the basis of the financial statements of a company, and also for formulating the industry specific strategies, like how we are going to do, what we are going to do. basically based on the industry specific data. And for that, financial statements are referred to directly or indirectly. Even the chambers of commerce, that is for a particular industry people come together and form a chamber of commerce. So that is from the point of view of management, okay, management perspective. So for them also, the data industry specific database is required. And here financial statements are the primary source. So with this, I end today's discussion. I hope it was fruitful. And if you have any doubts, you can please place them in the group or ping me personally. Thank you.